All right, Crash 2004. I haven't seen the Cronenberg one. Completely different stories anyway. Doesn't really matter. Alex recommended this for the podcast. It is something that I guess is kind of infamous now, and I don't know to what degree it will actually be. It won Best Picture in 2005. Everybody on YouTube, make sure to leave a like and subscribe. Help us in the algorithm. A like would be great. Yeah, so it's I remember enjoying it when it came out. I don't remember thinking it was a masterpiece or anything. But I was also 13, 14 or something. And I only really remember liking one scene. I only really remember liking one particular, like there was only one scene that stood out to me, and the rest of it I remember actually thinking that one scene was kind of cringe even. But I don't know to what degree I will find the rest of this cringe. So we're going to find out what this movie is like. I did a bunch of voiceover recordings earlier today. Then I went to the store. I got some booze. And I was kind of curious about this because I really love Negronis. And so I was like, well, let's get a pre-mixed one with a gin that I do like, and we're going to see if it's shit. But so far, my experiences with pre-mixed Negronis is that even if it's not ideal or as good as I can make them, they're still pretty good. So this is the director's cut. The theatrical cut will be 2 minutes shorter than this. Ooh, yeah, I'm not going to say that 5 times fast. Theatrical cut is 2 minutes shorter than this, so if yours is 2 minutes shorter, you've got the wrong cut. And you're not going to be synced the whole time. Make sure you got your subtitles enabled. Make sure that you have the English audio track enabled. I don't know why you wouldn't. Yeah, that's interesting, Blaster Master. So I'm going to maybe give me that info in a bit, but yeah, I'm gonna. Well, doll hair, you can just leave the movie running and go grab your pizza and come back. Anyway, we're gonna start the movie, everybody. We're gonna do a 3, 2, 1 countdown, and then it's gonna start on the tongue click. All right. 3, 2, 1. All right, I'm playing the film. And Cat BF has decided to not watch the film. Cat BF has decided to play video games, which is a fine decision. There's nothing wrong with that decision. I'm not going to pretend like it's something that I expect him to enjoy. So I think part of this conversation surrounding this movie is also what else could have won Best Picture but didn't. So I think even among the nominees, this was like nowhere near the best one. That's my other drink. I didn't drink the Negroni yet. Cat BF is increasing the drift on the controller, yes. It smells good. Oh my god. It's such a weird flavor. And this is such a fucking cheesy as shit opening title sequence. Paul Haggis. Oh yeah, Brokeback was this year. Shit. Don Cheeto. Don Cheeto. Damn. I can't. Ludicrous. I can't disrespect my boy Don Cheeto. and not be eating some Cheetos with him in the film. The Don. Can't believe the Don is in this film. All right. I'll start eating those again when he's on screen. Keith David. I love Keith David. All right, well, this feels oddly pretentious. Oh my god, the Cheetos on screen. What does that mean, Mr. Cheeto? This is hilarious. This is really cheesy, pretentious dialogue. Thank you, Slasherphobic. Let's get racist. Wow. This is such an aged movie. Like, there's so many other movies that didn't age this terribly. All right, Mr. Cheeto. You win this round. Man, this is a real, like, I wish I was watching Babel movie. Because that has racism in it too, but it's not as, like, heavy-handed. Wow. What I like about this is there's no way that guy talks like that in real life, and he's kind of being racist by portraying it with that accent. Babel came out the year after? Yeah, like a year and a half after. Right? The Negroni is not terrible, but like it's probably the worst one I've had. I haven't had that many pre-mixed ones. I'm disappointed by it. Oh. Karen. I hate Sandra Bullock. Is she still so far away? Like you're still looking forward. Did she pass them? That's so stupid. This music is terrible. This music is terrible. If the Academy voted for this for Best Picture to prove that they're not racist, does that mean they prove they're homophobic by not voting Brokeback? That's your copy, Vice. Paul Haggis was a Scientologist at the time. As in they're not anymore? I am white. Brendan's voice is so fake sounding. She wants the locks changed again because there's Mexicans changing the locks. Also, how do you not know how to change a lock? How do they need someone to change the locks? Why would you send him a key? Why would you let him take a key in the first place? No, like how are they going to sell the key? Why would you let them have the key? That doesn't make any sense. Do you not keep the keys after they change the locks? Why would you send that with them? I'm just wondering how? How are they going to do that? They can make a copy where? They would have to take it somewhere. Why would you let them take it so? You can just like, you're saying this all very loudly. Why do they have her key? Do you not keep your key? Like, they can change your lock. Do you not keep the key? What are you talking about? Were you afraid he was going to teleport it? Like, what do you mean? What the fuck? I'm the goddamn district attorney. This is terrible. Oh, it's him. Is he the guy that TFs into a cat? Whoa. Shaniqua said I had potential. Although that was Shamika. Never mind. So far this feels more like racism than anti-racism. Is that Terrence Howard? Is Terrence Howard in this movie? Can he teach us new math with a micro penis? But he's black. I was looking for my penis. Both war machines are in this movie. That is one way to put it. It's funny how Marvel is like the fucking point of reference for just actors at this point. Is this movie just racist, Magnolia? Maybe. Is Magnolia ever gonna get a 4K? Am I just like holding out? Like fuck. Like should I just recommend it on the podcast before that point? Who owns Magnolia? New Line Cinema. Damn, John Bryan did the music in Magnolia? Holy shit. I've only seen it once when I was so young. Damn. If Sony owned it, they would have put it in the fucking Pictures Classics collection already. I like that Sony is releasing 4K shit, even if they're doing it in a sneaky way. Probably wouldn't get Synecdoche if they weren't doing it in that way, honestly. I'm famous. You're not supposed to arrest famous people. Shooter. What's his name again? Matt Dillon. I swear I've seen the deputy, the other cop. I swear I've seen him play cops before. He's in another movie playing a cop, right? He's literally arresting them for being black, yeah. The house that Jack built. This music sucks. What else have they done? This movie makes you really makes you feel racist. Damn, I didn't know the word for trumpet player was just trumpeter. They scored Point Break. That was a Derek Savage that I just had. Point Break. Break. Point Grink. Fire in the Sky. Quiz Show. The Net. There's a 1996 movie called Gotti. Blade. Uh-oh. October Sky. Yeah, idiot. Well, he was fucking sexually assaulting you. Why do you think that that's not a realistic scenario? Like you were there. Exactly. What the fuck are you talking about? He scored The Mist, The Conjuring. Yeah, beat him up. How could you just stand there? You should have beat him up. Why is she mad at him? Ouch. You're both too light-skinned. Ouch. And also you're wealthy. You're wearing a turtleneck. It's funny how they were arguing about over who the least blackest of them were. I have yet to see Bamboozled, but I know that it's a Spike Lee film. I think I got a Criterion, maybe? This movie would be ripe for a parody. It's just you just make a Generation Hope video. Just make it feature length. This is basically like Darman shit, isn't it? How about we put a bullet in your head, idiot, little child? He pulls out a key. He's like, "We can go squat in these rich C words house." Wow, he's homophobic. This queer came into my room one night. This music they're playing is so funny. Wow. You mean into your jail cell? Ouch, got him. There's a lot of music that sounded like this score-wise from the mid 2000s. And there's a reason why we never hear any of this again. It's because it's shit. It's so dated. Brokeback Mountain is not dated. The film does not feel dated. It felt ahead of its time. I don't even have to like look up other movies that were nominated because Brokeback is just such a clear, like, holy shit, one of you made a real movie. Yeah, it is sleepy. I actually wrote in my notes, it's drony and sleepy. Oh, some people thought that the interconnected characters thing was the first movie to do it. That's funny. Some people never watched Rashomon. Are we cutting back to Luda? Is it Luda? It, I knew it. You just said it. You don't anymore? It's so annoying. The faces he's making. This one side guy is the one person I don't recognize out of this entire cast, and I think I know why. Has he been in anything else? Like, what the fuck? This one best editing? Jesus, yeah, that is a terribly edited scene, that whole scene. Why was it even nominated for editing? Like, what the fuck? How did that happen? Did they not? Did they not like thump like that? Like, was I not paying attention? You ran him over like earlier? Keith. You know, it was probably nominated for best editing just because there's multiple stories. That's probably the simple answer. It's like they edited different stories together. The editing was so good. Yeah, the editing was particularly bad in that scene. I feel like the Oscars is getting a bit better in terms of like rewarding movies that are good. I feel like they're shooting a bit better than they used to. He's trying. He doesn't talk like that. He doesn't talk like that. There's no way the actor. This is like a racist impression from the actor. This is like Uncle Roger doing those fucking fried rice videos on YouTube. You know? They used the same what twice, by the way. They just repeated the same take. You can go back and check that. Sonex, if you make a clip of this, you can play it. You can play them side by side. What? What? They played them like twice in a row. They literally just played the same take twice. This won best editing at the Oscars. I guess sound editing is different, but Wow. Why would you say that while you're having sex with somebody? She got her clothes on faster than fucking Houdini. How do you have your clothes on? Best editing. Like, what the fuck? I'm Jesus. Wipe my ass. What do you mean? Punch him. That was the weirdest, like, pretending to be struggling ever. Like, he went so far up and so far down so quickly, like, multiple times. Did you know that racist people have problems too? Did you know that they might have problems at home? That's why he's racist. It's because his dad can't pee. His dad can't piss. So this is a scene that I remembered, like, or that I'm remembering now. I remember changing the locks. I remember dad can't piss. So far, that's everything. As we're revisiting this movie. Based on a real life incident, what? Did he do every racism in a week? This music is so funny. Did he fly 747s into mud huts? I'm quoting the film. I'm not racist. It's not me. I watched this before when I was much younger, yes. But I was like 15. Yeah, you need a new door, idiot. I'm the goddamn district attorney of Los Angeles. This is so stupid. He's so dumb. Yeah, you like ran over an Asian person, yeah. Fire her. It is a like I don't think you can just take someone's car without asking them. Oh my god. Do you have a job, Sandra Bullock? Like what do you even what do you do for work? You have a maid? Do you have a job? Do you not? Like, do you do anything? What? Ludacris, his character is just so annoying. He's like constantly preaching. And it's just the same thing every scene and it keeps going. Like it's such a waste of time. We're 45 minutes through the movie and like nothing's happened. It would be funny if they got Paul Haggis to play this character. That's a real thing that's kind of funny to me in movies is like getting black actors who are obviously like forced to play up their the way they talk. We're gonna do it one more time. Jamal, can you talk more black? Which is 100% like what Paul Haggis asked people to do in this movie, right? So boring. So boring. What's the plot? Just people are racist and that's the whole plot. The last 5 minutes of this film has felt like an hour. Well, is the lock broken or is the door broken? Because you should be able to find out very easily. They they wrote, "I'm racist." They just used the word "dad" 3 times. These exact dad, dad, dad. All 3 of those were the exact same take. They did the exact same thing again. They did the same thing again. Sonic, you have to clip that too. Those can be both one clip. If they do that again, holy shit. That was 3 of the same take. They used the same take 3 times in a row. What was the first one? Damn. Let me know what the timestamp was for the first one. I guess it's if you were clipping the other one. That should exist somewhere. What was the other one? You'll find it later. That's crazy. This one best editing. You'll have to look for the first one? Damn, I fucking called out. I asked you to clip it, Sonex. This music sucks. You was eating chicken. Sorry. Well, did somebody else? It was the wait lock scene. Was it the lock scene when the Persian guy was getting the locks changed, or was it something else? Push it real good. Yeah, compile my reactions to both of those in one video, and then we can title it like "Best Editing at the Oscars" or something like that. It's not even good sad music. Every fucking track just feels so sleepy. So now he's racist because he has a parent that is experiencing something. She can't pee also. Now he's racist. Synecdoche. One day you'll expire just like this milk. Milk's expired. What else has Paul Haggis made? Is he made of haggis? $1 Million Baby? Writer, but not director. What has he directed? Okay, let's see. I like $1 Million Baby. So he's not like a notable director in any way outside of this movie. I want to watch $1 Million Baby again. I mean, yeah. Yeah, that you did the thing that prevented this from not happening. I'm sorry, you're just going to have to build a mud hut somewhere. Is what the character is saying in his head right now. Yeah, he said half of it. How are we supposed to feel bad for him? I don't know if we're supposed to. I think that is Clint Eastwood's best film, $1 Million Baby. Did he direct Changeling or no? I like Changeling a lot, but he did direct Changeling. I think Changeling is underrated. Clint Eastwood got really bad after Changeling. I don't think he's had like a single good movie after Changeling. People loved Gran Torino. I gave that like a 6, as in a reluctant 6. Gran Torino is debatably his last good movie. I think if I watched it today, I'd give it a 5. I haven't seen Mystic River. Flags of Our Fathers was I get to be racist. You don't. Sounds like you're gay. They're bullying him with fart noises. Oh yeah, I haven't seen Unforgiven. And I've owned the Blu-ray for like forever. And I might have even bought the 4K just to upgrade my Blu-ray of the thing that I haven't seen. I gotta watch that. This music's stinky. Clint Eastwood makes movies for conservatives, but they're good. It's essentially his directing career. Movies for conservatives, but they're good. But not Hacksaw Ridge. Did he direct Hacksaw Ridge? No, he didn't. He directed American Sniper. That's crazy. I'm checked out of this fucking movie at this point. I'm just looking up Clint Eastwood shit. All right, I'll pay attention. All right. Mel Gibson did Hacksaw Ridge, the other conservative director. The other conservative actor turned director. They should remake American Sniper with Kyle Rittenhouse. Chris Kyle Rittenhouse. Oh boy, there's some kind of crash happening here. Oh shit. Some kind of crash going on. I don't believe this character would do this. He just feels her up. He just sticks his hand in her pussy. Wait, do I hurt people when I sexually assault them? I didn't realize I was hurting people. I didn't realize I was hurting them. Kiss. Penis in mouth. What? Trust racist people. She seems to be like in great condition for flipping over like that. What? I don't understand his character. Kiss. Mwah. No. No, I'm going to keep you here. We're going to stay here forever. Oh, fuck. Get me out of here. Yeah, do that. That should have been your first instinct. Really. You're going to try unbuckle like how much time are you going to fucking spend trying to unbuckle? You've been here for like 5 minutes. You've been here for 5 fucking. What are you doing? I like how there's a trail of gasoline from one car to the other. He's running faster than the gasoline. The music is insanely loud. She's walking. I don't think that that's a bad scene detached from the rest of the movie. I think that there's things about it that work. The music is not great. It's better than any other point in the film, though, still. And there's something about the visual of like the flames being like really close behind her while she's like freaking out, and like for a second you think that she's gonna die, and like there's something about that scene that does work. That was the one scene that I remember enjoying, and I still do like it. But in the context of the rest of the movie is fucking terrible. Like, what is this trying to say? It's not terribly acted. Oh, the fucking low frame rate shit. Where you don't film it in a high frame rate, but you're gonna make it slow-mo anyway. Ugh. Looks terrible. I hate that. It's also early 2000s nonsense. The everything leading up to the flames was awful, but that moment I still felt something in that moment where the flames are going there. It might just be like a bit of nostalgic memory in terms of like remembering what I felt when I was 15, but like yeah, there's something about that connected with me for sure when I was younger. But yeah, like in the context of the entire film, like what the fuck is that trying to say? Like that's terrible. Is that Vivica? That is not Vivica. Now I'm racist. Who is that? What is any of their characters? I'm just like, Don Cheeto, he's a cop, right? I'm eating Don Cheetos. Yeah, Brendan and Sandra have not been in the picture for a long time. They opened up the movie and then... What did your butt tell you? Well, she's Vivica to me. Wow, Vivica. It's such a beautiful day! It sure is, Eric. And where is Cool Cat? There he is! Top movie quotes of all time. Basically. Derek will never write anything that good ever again. It sounds like Saw music almost. Like in some of the in-between scenes in Saw. You want prey game? Oh, is he gonna shoot people for real now? Is he gonna find the first Jewish child he sees? Or is he going after the Mexican guy? Mexican door boy. It really sucks that there's no real story to this. That it's just so fucking boring. I can't believe how boring this movie is. I thought you didn't rob black people. You stereotyped me. He didn't think another black person would have an SUV. Wow. Shoot him. Why is this happening? Because they just steal cars and he just had a car and nobody locks their doors is why this happens. And nobody locks their doors. It's like GTA. You can just open someone's car. I'm mad. I'm having a tantrum. This scene happening is what I remember being stupid and not liking. Ludacris sucks. This music is terrible. I couldn't imagine worse music for this scene. Was this nominated for music? I want to see all the nominations. What are you talking about? All we know about this character is that he got a bad experience with police once. Was he only doing this because his wife was like mad at him before? So that guy recognizes him. There's no reason why this is happening. Do it. We have different sets of laws for people that police officers know. Stop it. I know him. We don't have the same laws. Think about it. This is this dumbest. This scene is happening for no reason. So everybody in the academy watched this scene and was like, "Oh, wow, dude." Oh. Yes, he's related to me by blood. Does he only feel bad? Like he's only doing this because he saw what his other officer friend did? Shoot yourself. This is so stupid. Whew. Sorry, what did they pull you over for? You were getting carjacked. What was happening from their perspective that they pulled you over for? Speeding? They can let you go? I thought they saw the carjacking. Yeah, they were fighting on the ground. That was crazy. So yeah, what I thought was the best scene in the movie, which was like the woman being on fire. And it's really just a moment from that scene that I liked. Everything leading up to that point is kind of dumb. That happened a while ago, and there's still so much more movie. I think the Academy was like, well, it's either this or a gay movie. The Academy didn't want to get bullied for the gay movie winning. Was Capote the same year? It wasn't nominated for Best Picture, was it? Oh, it was. I mean, Capote was better. Brokeback is the obvious pick. Don't say daddy. That word's sexualized. And we can't spend enough time with like any of these characters to like really understand them in any meaningful way. Yeah, I remember this now. This is like the big scene. So is he doing this because he's racist? Is he doing this because he's racist? This seems like irrelevant to everything else that the movie's trying to say. This seems like just an incidental thing that's happening. This seems like unrelated to everything else that's happening in the movie. Impenetrable cloak. My God, this is crazy. This is the funniest scene. Everybody's like, Yatta! This is crazy. He has to check his daughter. What the? As the second half of this movie is a lot more entertaining than the first half. All right, no crime happened here. All right, somebody put her in an insane asylum and then kill her. It does feel like bait, you know? Is this what you do all day? Like, what did you do? What do you do for work? You don't clean the house. uh, you get what you deserve. That's pretty good. This music is terrible. Sorry, how do they know each other? You picked him up, as in like he's hitchhiking? Oh. This is none of the stories should be connected in any like the connections to the stories don't feel meaningful in any way. What is anyone's character? A yo-yo. He was gonna give him a flower because he wanted to propose. Yeah, hold out something innocent. Did you know that the not racist cops can be racist too? That deaf but confused. that is one of the funniest death like. Uh. What is anyone's character? There's still another 20 minutes. Like, what the fuck? If I ever make a movie like this, please kill me. I'm too far gone at that point. Just put her down. Whatever, bro. Well, Cheeto's back on screen. The Dawn. These are the ideal Cheetos. I like the popcorn better than the regular ones. Although I'm at the bottom of the bag and they're all like half piece popcorn things. It's kind of annoying. There's so much that I can't just do that because I'll be doing that for like 10 minutes. It'll be disgusting. This seems like the directors never met an Asian person in their entire lives. For $10 million. Nothing's happening. Nothing's happened this entire movie. Like everything seems incidental and insignificant. Sorry, whose van is that? Don't be ignorant. You already have your infrastructure set up that you can just sell people? Like, you already know how you're going to do that? Like, oh, I know where to sell them. So was that the Asian guy's car? Like, what? I don't understand. Is the twist that Asian people are the real baddies? Guys, it's not black people. It's the Asians. I don't know what's happening. This is so stupid. Don Cheeto. Can I read the Ebert review after this? Definitely. You were bussy. Oh, you were trying to act like a civilized person. Wasn't, like, Terrence Howard's character more of the, like, conflicting with, you know, being civilized or whatever? What was Don Cheadle? Like, Don Cheadle barely did anything. There's, like, nothing was building up to this. How does anybody read this script and accept it? How did people's agents give this to, like, every big actor? She's okay, I married her. That was the movie saying that, not me. That wasn't me. That was the movie. No one's going to jail if nobody reports the crime. Which the Mexican guy won't for some reason. Everyone's okay except Ludacris's friend. And Sandra Bullock for some reason. She just, like, what does that have to do with anything? She fell down the stairs. They were like, it's like significant for some reason. I don't understand. Who's the main character? Who got the most screen time? Ludacris? Like. Also, do the fucking dishes. Do the fucking dishes and stop telling your gang friends to change my locks. You're my best friend. Did this premiere at Sundance? If this premiered at Sundance, that explains everything. Probably didn't. It's probably somewhere else. Toronto. Oops. Damn, my favorite film festival. This is the premiere. Oops. $6.5 million budget. Coda was the first Best Picture winner that premiered at Sundance. Okay. That makes sense. I wonder how many TIFF films Best Picture. I wonder. There isn't a. Sorry. I was reading an article to try and figure out like which TIFF premieres went on to win Oscars. The first sentence of this entire article. With early reviews calling it Spielberg's most emotional movie yet, The Fabelmans The Fabelmans win at the Toronto International Film Festival makes it a frontrunner at the 2023's Oscar race. That's funny. Spielberg's The Fabelmans most emotional Spielberg movie. More than Schindler's List. Yeah. Whoever wrote that article definitely watched the movie. This song just doesn't end. Damn, we still never got YouTube chat. I don't know what happened. It's been active this whole time. It just didn't happen. I gotta like set it up the night before. I think it just takes a while for it to like add the bot to the chat for some reason. I can see YouTube chat, just nobody else can. Unless it's a super chat, which you will see on the screen shortly. Come on, fucking work. Do I have to like log out and log in? Why didn't that show up? Why didn't that show up? What's my new rating for Crash? I don't know. It's a very difficult. Damn, I had it set up and everything. I'm pissed. All right, I'm going to merge. Recent events. There. Oh, now it's showing up in both places? Oh, fuck you. Go fuck yourself. Now it's showing up in both? Whatever. Well, thanks for the super chat. Harsh takes. You're racist. Wow. So what happens to the people that were being human trafficked? Oh, that's what we're finding out. He just gave them money? Was that a person being human trafficked that he just gave money? I don't understand. Did he sell them? He just let them out? Just to roam free? Do you care about your friend? My Dung. The good restaurant name. Oh, dude, you're crashing. There's some kind of crash that's happening. Whoa, dude. She was in the movie earlier. Dude. Oh. Terrible song. None of this feels significant. Every way that the story's connected feels like the most insignificant fucking thing. Three does seem generous. I think I have to give it a 2, right? That is maybe like one of the worst character movies ever. Because like everybody like, it seemed like the point of anyone's character was just to like set them up in one way and then just subvert that, but never in any way that made sense for the character, but just cuz. Just cuz. Oh, Robert's review? Yeah, I should. All right, what do you give it? 4 stars. 4 out of 4 stars. Roger Ebert, when racial worlds collide. Mr. Ebert. You know, say what you will about me, I don't think we're going to be able to find, like, it seems like half of the movies we watch, there's some, like, absolutely fucking it started Roger Ebert review to go along with it. Like, I like the guy, don't get me wrong. We're going to see what he says in this. I don't know if I have that many. Crash tells interlocking stories of whites, blacks, Latinos, Koreans, Iranians, cops and criminals, the rich and the poor, the powerful and the powerless, all defined in one way or another by racism. I should have said Iranians. Persians aren't necessarily Iranian, right? Or is it the same? Like, why would he say that? They're Persians, right? Were they Koreans, actually? Anyway. All defined in one way or another by... Yeah, they're not, right? So Roger Ebert's being racist by calling them Iranians. Okay, that's what I thought. That's pretty funny that in the first sentence of his 4-star review, he calls the Persians Iranians. That's really funny. All are victims of it and are guilty of it. Sometimes, yes, they rise above it, although it is never that simple. Their negative impulses may be instinctive, their positive impulses may be dangerous. And who knows what the other person is thinking? The result is a movie of intense fascination. We understand quickly enough who the characters are and what their lives are like, but we have no idea how they will behave because so much depends on accident. Most movies enact rituals. We know the form and watch for variations. Crash is a movie with free will and anything can happen because we care about the characters. The movie is uncanny in its ability to rope us in and get us involved. One second. Crash was directed by Paul Haggis, whose screenplay for Million Dollar Baby led to Academy Awards. It connects stories based on coincidence, serendipity, and luck as the lives of the characters crash against one another like pinballs. Sorry, he wrote this review in 2005. Didn't Million Dollar Baby come out in 2006? When did Million Dollar Baby come out? What do you mean? Oh, 2004. Never mind. Okay, Million Dollar Baby was a year before. Okay. Damn, 2004. Those credits were quick. It connects stories based on coincidence, serendipity, and luck as the lives of the characters. Devil in the Blacksmith movie. I have no idea what that is. I'm gonna just open the IMDb for that before I forget. I have not seen either of those movies. Should I add it to my watch list? Paul Urquijo Alijo. One second. Okay, well, I'll check that out later, but I'm reading this review right now. Thank you so much, Jake. Okay. It connects stories based on coincidence, serendipity, and luck as the lives of the characters crash against one another like pinballs. The movie presumes that most people feel prejudice and resentment against members of other groups and observes the consequences of those feelings. It just does so in such a fucking surface level and not substantive way. Like, it's such a waste of a premise, even. One thing that happens again and again is that people's assumptions prevent them from seeing the actual person standing before them. And he calls him Iranian again. And an Iranian is thought to be an Arab, although Iranians are Persian, Roger Ebert says. Is he like just saying lies here? He literally says Iranians are Persian. That's not true then? I don't fucking know. That's a crazy thing to not correct if he's... Okay, well, both the Iranian and the white wife of the district attorney believe a Mexican-American locksmith is a gang member and a crook, but he is a family man. Damn. A black cop, Don Cheeto, is having an affair with his Latina partner, Jennifer Esposito, but never gets it straight which country she's from. A cop, Matt Dillon, thinks a light-skinned black woman, Tandy Newton, is white. When a white producer tells a black TV director, Terrence Dashin Howard, that a black character doesn't sound black enough, it never occurs to him that the director doesn't sound black either. For that matter, neither do two young black men Lorenz Tate and Ludacris, who dress and act like college students but have a surprise for us. You see how it goes. Along the way, these people say exactly what they are thinking without the filters of political correctness. The district attorney's wife is so frightened by a street encounter that she has the locks changed, then assumes the locksmith will be back with his homies to attack them. The white cop can't get medical care for his dying father, then accuses a black woman at his HMO with taking advantage of preferential racial treatment. The Iranian can't understand what the locksmith is trying to tell him, freaks out, and buys a gun to protect himself. The gun dealer and the Iranian get into a shouting match. I'm pissed at how many reviews are just describing the plot and that's it. I'm pissed at that. Like, fucking, so much YouTube content is that too. I make this sound almost like episodic TV, but Haggis writes with such directness and such a good ear for everyday speech that the characters seem real and plausible after only a few words. His cast is uniformly strong. The actors sidestep cliches and make their characters particular. Woo! I'm gonna do this the whole review. Hey, so you know. For me, the strongest performance is by Matt Dillon as the racist cop in anguish over his father. He makes an unnecessary traffic stop when he thinks he sees the black TV director and his light-skinned wife doing something they really shouldn't be doing at the time they're driving. True enough, but he wouldn't have stopped a black couple or a white couple. He humiliates the woman with an invasive body search while her husband is forced to stand by powerless because the cops have guns. Dylan, and also an unseasoned rookie, Ryan Philippe, who hates what he's seeing but has to back up his partner. That traffic stop shows Dylan's cop as vile and hateful, but later we see him trying to care for his sick father we understand why he explodes at the HMO worker, whose race is only an excuse for his anger. He victimizes others by exercising his power and is impotent when it comes to helping his father. Then the plot turns ironically on itself. He starts the sentence with a capital then, by the way. And both of the cops find themselves in very different ways saving the lives of the very same TV director and his wife. Is this just manipulative storytelling? It didn't feel that way to me because it serves a deeper purpose than mere irony. Haggis is telling parables in which the characters learn the lessons they have earned by their behavior. Other cross-cutting Los Angeles stories come to mind, especially Lawrence Kasdan's more optimistic Grand Canyon, and Robert Altman's more humanistic Shortcuts. But Crash finds a way of its own. It shows the way we all leap to conclusions based on race. Yes, all of us, of all races, and however fair-minded we may try to be, and we pay the price for that. We pay a price for that. If there is hope in the story, it comes because as the characters crash into one another, they learn things, mostly about themselves. Almost all of them are still alive at the end and are better people because of what has happened to them. What? How? Not happier, not calmer, not even wiser, but better. Then there are those few who kill or get killed. Racism has tragedy built in. Not many films have the possibility of making their audiences better people. That's the giveaway right there, is that sentence. We're better people for having watched this movie. I don't expect Crash to work any miracles, but I believe anyone seeing it is likely to be moved to have a little more sympathy for people not like themselves. The movie contains hurt, coldness, and cruelty, but is it without hope? Not at all. Stand back and consider all of these people superficially so different share the city and learn that they share similar fears and hopes. Until several hundred years ago, most people everywhere on Earth never saw anybody who didn't look like them. Sorry, that sentence. Until several hundred years ago, Most people everywhere on Earth never saw anybody who didn't look like them. You could have phrased that differently. I know what you're trying to say. That's a crazy sentence. Until several hundred years ago, most people everywhere on Earth never saw anybody who didn't look like them. All right. There's a better way to say that. Anyway, they were not racist because, as far as they knew, there was only one race. You may have to look hard to see it, but Crash is a film about progress. Robert Eger. 4 stars out of 4. That's crazy. Thanks, Alex. I'm not even pissed at him. Like, it's a good recommendation for the podcast. So my previous, just for FYI, my previous rating was 5 out of 10, which must have happened as soon as I got my IMDb account when I turned like 16 or something. So I don't know when I gave it a 5 out of 10, but I'm giving it a 2 now. We are demoting. We are demoting it to a 2 out of 10. It did not age well at all. I'd rather be watching Babel. I saw Tony Danza in the credits, and then Tiny Dancer got in my head. That was awful. Genuinely awful. What was the director's cut scene? I don't know if there's one scene that was a director's cut scene. Well, there's a movie that Alex wants to watch that isn't that we should watch before the next episode. I'm wondering if we should do it tomorrow. I should probably get some editing done and then watch that tomorrow. The movie is When Evil Lurks. I did not watch May December, but I mean, I would also like to watch that. Yeah, well, that movie stink. It was a stinky situation.